Hi, and welcome to the next installment of the Carpe Diem Make the Most of Each Day system. I also say step up to the winner's platform, one day at a time, because little by little, a little becomes a lot. This is life skills coaching for a daily mind workout. We are here on step 7 for winners or losers. In step 7, we talk about the accountant, or we handle the accountant. We set up a win list. So in this win list, you write down, today I decide to do, and you take note of 5 different things yet you are absolute sure and committed to do. And then you add in your mind, or you speak it out, and I commit myself to appreciate each activity as I experience it. So your next and most important daily step on your Carpe Diem sheet contains part of the placement process in an adapted form. The placement process comes from Abraham Hicks, quite a lot of law of attraction stuff there. For a description of the original placement process, as it was explained by Abraham Hicks, you can refer to Appendix I on the original Carpe Diem workbook. Now, instead of placing the explanation of the additional part of this technique in the appendix for you to read at a later stage, I quickly tell you why this part is so very important. The full explanation is covered in Appendix J. Imagine your life system is like an iceberg. The visible small part corresponds with the conscious mind. The other, much bigger, invisible part corresponds with the subconscious and the unconscious parts of your mind. The parts of the brain and their functions are mainly located in the submerged part of your system. If you want to change the course of the way, you need to have these unconscious and subconscious parts acting for you. To get their attention and willing cooperation, you need to first get the okay from the accountant or the doorkeeper. This accountant or doorkeeper is a part of your mind that thinks differently from your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is located in your frontal lobes. The accountant is somewhere in there, maybe located in the reticular whatever. I'm not sure, I'm not a scientist, but I know it works. So the conscious mind thinks in qualities. So this is good, this is better, this is best of all, it is more or less important, quality stuff. The accountant just counts wins and losses. And according to the tally, it decides if you are fit to live because you are a winner, or if you are not fit to live because you are a loser. When it reckons that you are a loser because you have more losses than wins, it takes over the control of your life and everything goes on automatic. Automatic is all your learned automatic responses that will be used to ensure your survival in a harsh world. When the accountant counts more wins than losses, it hands you the key to the control room and activates all subconscious powers to assist you. That is also the reason why in step 2, actually step 3, you have to resolve unconscious conflicts for your desire. So, what is the definition of a win? Let me give you an example. Lift your right arm high above your head. Let your arm down again. Okay, now decide to lift your right arm and then lift it up. I'm not going to tell you to do it. You decide to lift your right arm and then lift it up. Okay, I'm going to lift my right arm now. Before you let it down again, you have to decide to let it down and then you let it down. I'm not going to tell you. Okay, I put my arm down. Did you experience any difference in your system, in your body, between the two actions? I'm talking the one where I told you to lift up your arm and to let your arm down, and the other one where you decided to lift your right arm and to put your arm down again. Did you feel any difference? Now I'm telling you, the first action will be counted as a loss. The first action where I told you to lift the arm, you lifted the arm, and I told you to let the arm down, and you let your arm down again. This is counted as a loss by your accountant. The second action where you decided to lift your arm and then lifted it up, and then decided to let it down, and you let it down, is considered to be a win. Actually, it's 2 wins by your accountant. So you experienced 2 losses and 2 wins just now. So a win is counted every time when you decide to do something and you do it, or when you decide not to do something and you do not do it. A loss is everything you do or don't do without a preceding decision, as well as anything that may be considered by the accountant to slow you down. So procrastination, blame games, guilt trips, going against your best interest, and anything that looks like inefficiency, as well as all automatic actions, are losses according to the accountant. Are you a winner or a loser? Who is in control of your life? For the accountant, the quality of wins and losses is of no concern at all. There are no small or big wins or losses for the accountant. There is a win or a loss. To get into instant winning mode, you could do a number of decided actions: body movements, clapping hands, smiles. To imagine or remember a win constitutes a win for the accountant too. So make sure to read the part about problems in the Appendix K of the Carpe Diem workbook. Back to Carpe Diem sheet and the list in number 7, or step 7. Each day you can use the left side of the placemat to make a note of 5 items that you are absolutely sure that you are going to do. You might also put things there that you decide not to do, as long as you are not going to take action on these during that day. As you write these items down, think of ways how you can appreciate as much as possible the experience of this action while you are doing it. For instance, if one of my decisions is to drive to work, I can contemplate and decide to enjoy the time as I drive along in my well-cared-for car, and all the other friendly drivers on the road, and the green of the trees along the road, etc. Read about segment appreciation or segment intending in Appendix L of the Carpe Diem system. Remember to list only 100% sure actions. When you list something you don't intend to do and then don't do it, no. When you list something you intend to do and then don't do it, it counts as a loss. So be absolutely realistic in this list. You can add things you won't do today, and then don't do it, and then you have a win. So here I provide a bonus exercise from the Sizzling Edge report number 66 from Charles Burke. So you want results? Try this. Make a list of your won't do's. These are the things that you either can't bring yourself to do under any circumstances or have some kind of irrational aversion to doing. Your won't do's are the things you won't do. Charles Burke related the following. I was talking to a friend about won't do's recently, and she got a strange look on her face. I thought she had ignored the whole matter, but the next day she called and said she'd made a list of her won't do's. The list included keeping careful daily records, leading others, managing her time, saving money, investing money, setting priorities on her many projects, and committing the time to consult or coach others. She said making the list of activities she invariably avoided for whatever reason gave her new insight into the kind of person she was refusing to become. Now she is working through her list, turning each of them into a will-do, and her career is beginning to take off in exciting new ways. Imagine that. So make sure to view all 10 Carpe Diem videos for a better understanding of the Carpe Diem system. Remember, when you complete the Carpe Diem completion video, you can download your one-pager PDF of the Carpe Diem 10 steps that you can then use at no cost. Okay,